Hey guys, and welcome to another Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and thanks to the latest update, we now know that we can expect to see some fun new changes for this Bunny Day in April, which will be the next major event that is happening in the game. Bunny Day is perhaps one of the most talked about events in Animal Crossing history, often for the wrong reasons. Though this event did bother a lot of players due to its timing when the game had basically just come out, could things actually be different this time around, especially with some modifications? Let's take a look at the upcoming Bunny Day event and see how it has changed. This also sets up an interesting idea for future events in the game too, and I'll be going over all of that in this video. If you're excited, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos. Before we start, I want to talk about today's sponsor, Disney Emoji Blitz. You can download the game for free using the link in the description. I've also been hosting a Switch eShop gift card giveaway for playing the game, which I'll get into in a minute. Disney Emoji Blitz is unlike any other match-3 game that you can find. Each emoji has its own unique power-up and you control what to use, letting you strategize with each game that you play. I'm obsessed with The Mandalorian, so Mando is my absolute favorite emoji, and did you know that you can actually use any of the emojis that you collect when texting your friends? It's pretty sick. If you're a collector, this game has a lot to offer too, so if you think you're done, don't worry, this game has got you. Use my exclusive link down in the video description to download the game. The link works like a creator code, so when you play and spend within the game, you're actually supporting me and the channel too. I'm also hosting a giveaway for the game over on Twitter. All you have to do is download the game using my link, get to level 10 and send me a screenshot of that on Twitter at Crossing Channel. I'm going to be picking 3 winners on March 28th, so make sure to send in your screenshot before then. Thanks once again to Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring this video. Now let's get into this. So, one of the most notable things that has changed about Bunny Day this year is one of the things that players actually complain about the most, the event's duration. Whether you loved it or hated it, Bunny Day was an exceptionally long event, and perhaps a little bit too long for many players' liking. However, it seems like this time around, Bunny Day has actually been shortened from 12 days to 8 days, giving players less time with the pre-Easter period. Perhaps Nintendo might have adjusted the event slightly so that it's easier to get DIYs and eggs, which I definitely think could be helpful for new players, though it could be irritating if eggs became much more common around your island, something that definitely irked a lot of players, myself included. You'd go fishing and you'd fish up an egg, you'd pop balloons and you'd get an egg, they were basically everywhere, and it wasn't always such a good thing. Now, Nintendo did actually release an update last year which reduced egg spawn rates, so it's unknown whether they'll revert that here or keep it the same. Either way, this feels like proof that Nintendo has actually listened to player concerns about Bunny Day, which is definitely a good thing. I understand that for many of you, you might not even dislike this event at all. I'm sure it's even a favorite for some of you. But I think it's fair to say that there were a lot of players who really didn't enjoy this one and found that it kind of did intrude upon their gameplay a little bit. Of course, a lot of this does come down to the fact that Bunny Day happened so soon after the release of the game, but it is much longer than most of the other events in the game, and that did feel a little bit jarring for some players. The criticisms from players about this event were pretty valid, and it never hurts for Nintendo to look into refining certain things to make the game more enjoyable for everyone, so I'm really happy that it does kind of feel like they listened, and they're working to improve events and things in the game that maybe could be a little bit better. I definitely feel like we saw a little bit of that with this previous update, so hopefully that's something we see even more of with more quality of life updates as the game progresses. Like I mentioned, many of you probably already played Bunny Day last April, and if you've been playing since the start, you might be wondering what incentive is there to even play again during this period? Well, Nintendo actually has a solution for that, and it might change the future of events in New Horizons. The answer is new items. You'll be able to collect brand new Bunny Day items from Nook's Cranny for the first time, from the 28th of March to April the 4th. Overall, I think introducing brand new items to an event is a really great idea as it helps freshen up an event that might feel a little bit stale for long-term players. These new items look very cute, and as someone who has never really used any of the egg items last time around, I'm hoping that we can see some new items that I really like that I want to use around my island long term. I kind of like when event items look like they could be used throughout the whole year, rather than just one specific period. Of course, they are event items, so I'm not expecting them not to look like Zippity Bunny and all Easter themed, but I'm still excited for them all the same. Either way though, if you're decorating an Easter island, it seems like you'll have a whole bunch of different items to choose from, and even more exciting new things to obtain if you started playing New Horizons after the first Bunny Day event. Nintendo has also confirmed that these new items will be exclusive to Nook's Cranny, so you won't be able to get them anywhere else on your island, so make sure you get a hold of them before they disappear. Of course, you could trade them with other players as well, that would definitely be a way to get a hold of them. But yeah, if you want to get them yourself, make sure you check in Nook's Cranny from the 28th of March until April the 4th. Then you'll be able to get some of these brand new items. This perhaps means that we could see similar changes and adjustments made to future events that'll be upcoming in New Horizons this year to help keep them fresh for game veterans. I definitely think this will be a really welcome change, especially with the introduction of new characters and items too. May Day and the wedding season will be coming up after Bunny Day, so perhaps we could see those events adjusted to include different characters rather than just bringing back Reese and Cyrus. Those events actually have a lot of potential to be shaken up each and every year with new returning characters, so I can't wait to see if they make any adjustments. For example, the May Day, they could change up how the actual maze works, they could make it different every year and change up the prizes. They could make it so you have to work with a different couple in the photo studio for the wedding season. There was also a sort of museum day stamp thing that happened in the museum, and they could have done so much more with that, so maybe that will change this time around too. Perhaps October's Halloween event could have us growing more than just pumpkins too. Without spoiling too much, data mines for the game have confirmed that we could actually be growing much more than just pumpkins. So this could be a really amazing way to freshen up that event in 2021, adding some new vegetables and fruits for us to grow in the soil of our ground. I think that would be just a fantastic way to introduce something new and keep the update fresh. In fact, maybe that's exactly what they've been planning this whole time and we just didn't know. Of course, a lot of us expected and wanted more items for Turkey Day and Toy Day too, so I feel like those events would be a great opportunity to introduce a bunch of new food and Christmas items respectively. It'd be really great to see if Bunny Day could have potentially opened up the door for keeping events more interesting for those who have already played through them. So, whether you loved or hated Bunny Day, I'd love for you guys to let me know how you feel about this event changing in 2021, and also how you feel about other events getting adjustments this year if that does happen. Do you think it's possible that we'll see more changes to the game's events in future updates, or will Bunny Day be the exception? I'm super stoked to see how this game gets updated in 2021, as there's still so much that we need to see, and the updates have always made me feel really excited to play the game and check out what's new. If you made it to the end of the video, be sure to comment Bob's Gang down below so I know you did, and once again, I want to give a big thanks to Disney Emoji Blitz for sponsoring this video. Be sure to download the game for free using my link in the description and enter into the giveaway too. If you want to help support me and my channel, click the join button down below the video or the link in the description to become a channel member and a member of the Bob's Gang. You can get a whole bunch of really cool perks for doing so, such as exclusive emojis, a badge by your name, exclusive content and posts, and so much more, so be sure to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like, show support, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Animal Crossing videos. You can check out my links and my merch in the description, and 2 Animal Crossing videos on the right side of the screen. Thank you once again for watching.